All right, let's go. Let's learn something today. I am talking to multiple audiences today about a subject, vouchers. What is vouchers? Well, it's this. So Splinterlands, the game that you guys are all watching the video because you're involved in somehow, and like I said, there's several audiences. I have the random regular YouTube viewers, but I'm also kind of making this for my friends and family to different degrees. I try to get people involved. Um, with an incentive and an interest. I was like, here's some SPS. I got a lot. Um, and I want to share a little bit. And I wanted to get them interested in the economics of it. Some people got more interested. Some people didn't. Some people I was just like randomly chatting with them. And I was just like, oh, hey, let me make you an account real fast and put money there. It's just like, they're like, okay, he seems excited about this. And I understand that perhaps they'd never really cared or knew what it was about. They've never done anything with crypto. And I'm like, well, they finally get to say that they have some cryptocurrencies. And I recognize there's different levels of interest. A lot of the people I've talked to have had um, very minimal interest. Some people have gotten into it. Some of you guys are the ones watching now and ready to do this next thing. So, Splinterlands has released a new set of cards, packs of cards. You need something called a voucher to buy the packs during a 30-day period. And that period is almost ending. In December, there's a new period, and people will start to not in a pre-sale to kind of more of a normal-ish sale, and and that's a bigger thing. So, but for now, during this pre-sale, there are some people very interested in those vouchers. To most of you listening, you should not be that interested in the vouchers, meaning don't worry about using them. Sell them instead. Sell them. Okay? So, and let me explain to all the people listening. If you can get 50 if you have 50 vouchers or want to buy them, I guess, then it has some extra value. If you can get 100, then you'll get bonus packs like it says here. Then it's kind of like tier 2 level of value. If you can get 500, then that's like tier 3 level of value because you'll get even more. And then one of the ultimates is if you can get 1,000 vouchers and use them, then you'll get like several other things, and that's more value. So to those that can get that 1,000 or 2,000, like that's the top one, um, then the vouchers are more valuable to them based on those levels. So to the 2,000 pack person, vouchers are even more valuable. So to you, if you only have like 11 vouchers, 3 vouchers, 2 vouchers, there's you don't look at them the same as the person that has 2,000. So therefore, sell your vouchers to the person that is looking for them at the higher level. They can get more of these perks. Okay? So there's 3 things you can do with the vouchers. You can use them, and I'm saying don't. Most of my audience, you are not those people. Don't. So what's the other 2 options? One option, and probably, well, the best option in my opinion, is to sell them. And where would you sell them? On a place called Hive Engine. So the first thing you need to do is click on send and choose Hive Engine and just take all of these 94.786. Don't leave anything on the table and transfer out. You click that button, and then literally like 4 or 5 seconds, they're on Hive Engine. All right. Um, so what happened recently and why I'm doing this video for you right now is that the last one was on the 15th. That was yesterday. So the voucher rewards for this event have ended. So all the ones that you will have gotten are now there. There will be another event sort of period in December, but the vouchers will be worth way less. So sell the ones you have now. This is option number 2 of 3, and this is the best one for most all of my audience. All right, so now they're on Hive Engine. But wait, you're saying, I don't see the screen when I click on shop. I understand. It's because you don't have something that's called the Summoner Spellbook. And I understand. So what you would do is you click on cards. There's another way to get there. Click on cards. Obviously, you probably also don't have any cards. And then you go to other, or to inventory and other. So everyone will be able to do this. So you go to inventory and other, and your vouchers will be here. And they have different wording here. It's dumb. You just click on tokenize, and that same box will show up. So now you're familiar with it, to Hive Engine. Okay. The third option, and might as well while we're here, the third option is, look, I decided that I'm not really willing to learn new things. And I appreciate all what's going on here. But let's just get these vouchers to someone that will do the thing. And I'm going to show you that it's not hard to learn this other thing. So I hope you don't do this option. But if it comes to it, let's do this option. The option is to transfer to player, and then you type in Jarvie. Also, you could probably type in sjarvie5 if you happen to know my sister. That will be more meaningful to send it to her. sjarvie5. And so send them all there. And then on my thing is, I'm willing to give you half of the value. Half of the value. I don't want to do this, to be honest. Like, it's not, I have a lot of vouchers. My whole thing of working, if your friends and families that came to this video, if my hope was for you to get involved in blockchain and cryptocurrency and learn a new tool set that I think will be valuable in the future. And I know it's not super valuable right now, but I know it will be in the future, learning these sorts of things. And that was my reason for doing this whole, like, put some SPS in your account, create an account for you, put some SPS in there, and hope that you would compound interest. And some of you did, and some of you didn't. And some of you still don't know what that is and haven't watched the videos of what does compounding interest mean. But if you can learn enough to install Hive Keychain and log into Splinterlands and go to the voucher section, probably here on cards, because if you don't know this much, then definitely we didn't do anything in the shop for you, probably. So then you go here, and then you can send it to me. It will be more meaningful to my sister. She has less, voucher. I have a lot. I have a lot. So I don't need your vouchers. But if you want to send them to me, I will Venmo you like half the amount. So yes, I am saying, I am, like, if it comes down to it, I would be willing to rob you. It sounds like a harsh word, and I want you to believe it is, because it is. But at least we're not leaving all that money that will go away. But I will send money to your Venmo. And that'll be fine, because I'll make twice as much. I really would prefer that you figure out how to use the Hive Engine thing. So we've tokenized. Actually, if you hit the transfer button, it's the exact same thing. So it's so funny that they put transfer and tokenize. It's the same thing. Just transfer them to Hive Engine. All right, so now they're in Hive Engine. You're doing my suggestion route. And so then you type in tribal decks. And when you get there, it looks like this. And then you click on, actually, let's log out. So we click on, let's log in with one of my accounts called Gringotts. All right. So there we're there. And then what you want to do is go to Exchange. So you can rewind this back. Go to the website. Log in. and that's requiring a thing called keychain. I've done videos about this in the past. It's just kind of every site that I've created, Peak D, Peak Monsters, and then these other sites, Tribal Decks, Splinterlands, they all will use keychain on a desktop. In the future, mobile will be a pretty easy option, but it's not a good option right now. So exchange is what we're going to do. We're going to exchange vouchers for something else. You don't want the vouchers anymore because in 8 days, they're going to be way less valuable. So you type in vouchers in this box, and then you go to sell. You're selling those vouchers that you got. You got one voucher, you got two vouchers. You think that's not very many, but the truth is they're worth like $17. So even if you have one voucher, that's still nothing to mean. It's still pretty cool. Um, so and then you click on sell, and then maybe just click on this bid. These are people that want vouchers. These are people that are selling vouchers. You could price your price less than them, or you could just go over here and um, sell. It's I don't know, like if you're to this point and you don't know a ton about the markets, some of my other listeners will know, and they'll have maybe better opinions. They may go up, it may go down. It's all just a guess. I don't know. There's reasons to believe it'll go up, and there's reasons to believe that it'll go down. I'm of the opinion that it may go down, but I could be completely wrong. So why not just sell it right now as is? Just make it happen. So you sell. If you click here, it'll input everything for you, and then you just put in whatever your balance is, which will show up right here. So we would put in, 12 point. Don't leave anything on the table. 12.685, even the fractions, and then you click on sell, and you're going to get this amount of Hive. All right, and I could show you what to do with the Hive in the future, or just keep it as Hive. Hive may go up. Um, Hive can be used to do different things. So you could always then go in and exchange. If you want another suggestion, you can go into DEC and exchange the Hive once you have it. So now you're a buyer, and now you can use that 200 Hive that it said that you were going to get. And these are the people willing to sell. So then you would click on this side, and then you would say, I've got 205 Hive or whatever, like make it total 205 Hive. So there you go on that side. Uh, I think we've covered most of the bases. I just want to recap. Log into Splinterlands. Make sure you have keychain. You log into Splinterlands. You could go to the shop, but I doubt it's going to be visible unless you or I set this up with what's called a summoner's spellbook. And then you look, for those that aren't very used to it, I'll log out and log into another account. Someone that I think that has never, like, I put money in the account and probably nothing ever happened. Let me think, who was that? Oh, you know what? There's my cousin from the previous video that we did. He maybe has already done this, but I told him I'd make him a video for this. So, Epic Hike. We're going to log in with keychain. We have logged in. He has a spell book, so when we click on shop, it will show up. How many did he? Oh, we already moved all the vouchers out. That's right, we did that on the video. I forgot. Just kidding. All right, this is just a random friend's daughter, and I'm pretty sure she's probably never installed the keychain. I think she has an interest in learning more about this, so if she watches the video, we have an 8-day window, so hopefully people will do this. If not, maybe I'll go through a sweep of those that I helped, the accounts that I physically set up, and I still have the keys, which someday they should change the keys so I don't have them, and that would make me really happy actually, because it means that they're learning, they're doing different new things. That would be great. But I'm under the assumption that I put some SPS in there months ago before the voucher thing started. Let's go take a look. Let's 300 in there. Okay. So it's not worth a ton, but for a gift, a Christmas gift, it's still nothing. It's still something. Um, 300, but it has earned an APR interest over the time. And this will show you, like, this has never been worked with. She's never claimed it and restaked it. So you claim it and then you hit stake again and it goes up to, then you're earning money off of 350 instead of just earning money off of 300. That's called compounding interest. This is the interest, and then you compound it. That's a discussion for another day. So it would be awesome if she had learned this. I could have pushed to like educate, but to some extent, life got busy. I was just hoping that my videos, that they would be willing to watch them. My videos are long. I am not willing to do short, fast videos. They take more time and effort. There is very little incentive for me to spend all that time and effort. When I enjoy doing the longer videos, the more thorough videos, because everyone else is doing the short videos that aren't answering the questions. I want the videos that will answer every question, so that the people that I'm friends with, the people that watch my videos, are the most educated of all the people. That's the type of people I want around, and that's how I want my friends to be, very educated and to make really good decisions. Anyways, so here we are. So we're going to go through this example. If we click on shop, I'm going to show you what it looks like with some of you maybe that just have SPS. You're going to see that, hey, you don't have the Summoner Spellbook, and that little nice interface isn't there. Well, you can go to cards, and then you can go to inventory and click on other. And the vouchers are there. There's 1.9. That's pretty decent, because if we go back here to voucher, click on vouchers, it's like $17 a piece right now. I mean, it's gone up to 20. Um, it's been kind of in the 17 to 20 range for a long time now. And so, and maybe today is just a down day because this was the end of it. So maybe tomorrow or the next day, things are going to start looking up. I would be personally willing to make that bet, and I may be wrong, but waiting 1 to 2 days actually may be the correct move. But if you're watching this and you say to yourself, I'm never going to get back around to it, I'm interested right now, just go in and sell them. Just go in and sell them now. The guessing game isn't worth the time or stress. Just sell them right now. But if you can, maybe in 1 to 2 days. And I don't know, like 4 or 5 days from now, I'm just going to go check all of the accounts of those friends that I set up for them, and I'm just going to take them. And I may not even, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I may tell them, it's just like, do I have to contact every one of those people? I'm going to send an email to them with this video in there. I'm not sure. It was an idea. I think it was just not the greatest of my ideas. It's not their fault. I shouldn't have just set up accounts when I didn't have enough time to really walk them through and check back in every day. It's a investment of time, in my opinion. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think of it. I don't do that anymore, of sending SPS to people's wallets, because I know that you really only value things that you're really interested in, or you put a little bit into it, just a little bit at least. So yeah, so it was a interesting experiment. I'm not sad that I did the experiment, and it was fine, and I still have hope that some people may still get interested and get involved, and maybe this is the thing, like, oh, I've got $40 sitting here, and I've got all that money is sitting here that I should compound as well, and it just compounding stuff is amazing. So hopefully that'll get them incentive to watch the other videos as well. But to the rest of you that are just watching it, you've got my 3 stages, or my 3 options. I see what you do with your vouchers. You use them, and as you get closer to having 2,000 vouchers, it becomes more and more valuable to you. Or you can sell them, and do it yourself is the best thing. Now you can send them to me or my sister, and and then we know what to do with them, and we'll do the exact same thing that we're telling you. Probably sell them, and then what else? My sister probably will make short videos. I don't do short videos. I do long videos. So she may do some short videos to help educate, and I think she has. And maybe if you send her a few vouchers, you'll be on an email list where she'll like help you out. You can call her, ask her questions, and I don't know. I bet she would. She was interested at helping people like that, and I've just got to help tens of thousands of people at the same time and do the websites that make all of this beneficial to lots of people. But I still like making these videos and hope you guys watch them. And I've gone through the process now twice. And I hope I've answered most questions. If you want to get more involved, then my previous video that I did with my cousin is the best intro video now. It's really good, I think. Maybe. I guess people will tell me. And it's an hour and a half or hour and 20, and you should watch it at double speed. So it's like 40 minutes. So I guess it's up to you. It's like I've sent you money paying you to educate yourself. Does that make sense? Is that how we can look at it? I mean, they were gifts, so it's not really that. They were gifts, and just hoping, and fingers crossed, that you would get involved in something that maybe today isn't super important, but will lead to you learning things that will someday become important with the general concepts of economics and compounding interest and blockchain and cryptocurrencies and all that sort of stuff. So I think that's where I'm going to end the video. I feel like there's other things I could teach, but maybe they're in the other videos. Maybe you can leave a question in the comments, and then I'll do a video in the future. Subscribe to the channel, perhaps, and get notifications so that you can see the other videos that will educate you. Or find another YouTuber that speaks more your language. I speak a very, I want to cover every base language. Okay. I don't know how to say goodbye. I want to linger to make sure I've given you everything. It's like when a child's going off to school, you're like, wait, did I forget anything? Or when you're headed off on a big trip, which I am tomorrow, headed to Turkey. And I'm just like, oh crap, have I forgotten everything? You just sit there staring at your luggage, and you're like, is everything in there? Did I give them everything? It's like, now I'm sending off a child to Turkey. And like, does he have everything? All the medicines he need? Did I forget the toothbrush or the deodorant or something to that effect? Oh my gosh, is everything there? And I'm just sitting here just like, oh, I hope they have enough. I hope they're going to be okay. I hope you guys are going to be okay. And I know some of you aren't. That's the sad part. You're not going to do anything with it. It makes me sad. But I understand why. I understand. It's new. And maybe I'll just drag you guys kicking and screaming into the 21st century. That's the old saying, right?